Okay. Okay, guys. So we can discuss today how we can communicate with the database by using Java application. Okay. So what are how many steps is there, guys? If I want to connect with the database, what are the steps is there? Can you go through that JDBC website? Yeah. See, guys, there is a four types of driver is there: JDBC, ODBC driver, native driver, networked protocol driver, in drivers. You are not able to see in my screen. Yeah. I shared my screen. Yeah, visible, right? Rehama, visible my screen. Yeah. Okay. See here. So what are the steps we can connect? We can use to connect with the database. There is a four steps is the five steps is there, guys. So what are the steps? I will explain you. You people can check here. First of all, how we can connect. See here, guys. Already I given to that code also here. No need to worry. So that the statement, create statement object, and see here, guys. This is the test steps to connect with the database. First of all, what we have to do, register the driver class, create connection, create statement object, execute the query, close the connection. Right? So this is the steps we need to follow. So coming to that what, guys, code. I already given to that code for this. If people can check, guys, what is driver class? So driver class is that see here, there is a how we can restart the driver is nothing but this is the way we can connect. So by using to that for name method, yes, the for name method of class screen not visible. Oh, yeah. So my screen is means my JDBC website is not visit to you. Okay, you are share it to that screen. Yeah, you are looking this only. Okay, I will re-share the screen. You are joining through that mobile again, right? Okay, yeah. Okay. Yes, entire screen. Can you check? Now it is visible. Not visible. No. 1 minute. Not info. Okay. Oh. 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Yeah. Yeah, Rehama, you are audible me? Yeah, my screen now visible or not? Can you check? Presentation is else stop. Yeah, please come back. Yeah, Rehama, audible my voice now? Okay. Can you check my screen is shared or not? Visible or not? Visible? Hello? Visible my screen? Okay. So can you check? Can you check my screen now? Is visible? Okay. Now, okay, it is visible, right? Yeah. So what we have to do, we can, yeah, how we can communicate with the database. So by there is a 5 steps is there. What are the steps is there? We need to, first of all, you can check here, guys. We need to register the driver. There is a 5 step is there. What are the steps? Register the driver, create connection and create statement object, execute that query and close the connection. See here, guys, I already given that code also how we can register the driver. That driver registration code also I given here. You people can check here. Come down and there is a driver, register the driver class. How I'm going to register the driver? You people can check here, guys. We can register the driver by using to that for name method, right? The for name method of class is used to register the driver class. This method used to dynamically load the driver class, right? So syntax, what is the syntax of that for name method? This is that method, guys. This is the syntax of that for name method. So how we can create into that for name method is nothing but public static void for name is that method name, and we need to pass to that there is a word, guys. We should be passed to that URL of that MySQL database, and username we need to pass and password we need to pass, so that that for name method can throws that class not found exception, it will be throwing, right? So what we have to do, there is a JDBC for explicitly register the driver optional. We just note that we to put vendor's jar is there in that class path. We need to add to the JDBC driver and manage the JDBC driver manager can detect and load that driver automatically, right? So example, how to the example of that register the driver class driver Oracle driver class here, guys. Here Java program is loading that Oracle driver to establish that database connection. See here, guys, how I'm going to register the driver is nothing but class data for name method, and we need to pass to that what, guys, URL we need to pass, and username and sorry, here is that not your username, Oracle driver class name we need to pass here, guys, right? So you can pass to that Oracle or MySQL database also, that driver class name we need to pass. See, this is that Oracle driver class name we are going to give in. So instead of that, we can give to that MySQL driver also. How we can give that MySQL driver is nothing but in, see here, guys, this is the driver Oracle driver, Oracle.jdbc.driver.oracle driver. So how we can use to that MySQL database is nothing, MySQL database driver is nothing but there is a MySQL data com.mysql data cj data driver.jdbc driver we need to pass here. So I already given to that code, guys, how we can use to that inside that by using to that what Eclipse. I'm going to showing you, you people can check here, guys. So I'm going to use into that Oracle driver here in Eclipse. See, this is that my Jdbc application. This is my Jdbc application. Already I given to that what, guys, code also. Yesterday I completions of that what, guys, Jdbc application code. Yes. Only screen you are visible, right? My Eclipse ID is not visible. Yes, yes. I'm explaining in that Eclipse only. Okay. See here, guys. Sorry. Screen is not moving. No. Yeah. Why it is not able to moving? Yeah. Do one thing. I will stop my screen. Can you share your screen? Because of it is your side issue or my side issue, I will check it. I will stop my screen. Please share your screen. Okay. Can you share? Rehema? Yeah, can you share? Yes, your screen is visible for me. And can you open with any other tabs? New tab, can you open? Go to that any other tab. Or Eclipse, can you open Eclipse? Yes. Yeah, your screen is visible for me. Yes, it is visible. Yes, yes, I'm sharing to that. Yeah, yes, I'm sharing to that entire screen only. Can you stop your screen? Entire screen I'm going to sharing now. Can you check? Visible now? No, this is the issue. I will check my internet how much. Yeah, my internet speed is that good. No problem. So where it is that issue, I'm not able to get in. But uh, my screen not visible now. Can you check one more time? Visible now? No. You are not able to see any screen. My is not able to loading my screen in your. You are visible now. Yes, yes. Can you check now? Now, okay. Oh. My Eclipse tab, it is visible or not, guys? Okay. So what should I do? Tell me, because of I'm sharing to that my screen, but you are not able to visit your site. So what should I do? Tell me. You are not able to come to that institute, right? It is not possible, right? Okay. Visible my screen now? Okay. So how we can connect the date, register the driver? If people can check here, guys. This is the first step to register the driver. Step one. Step one. Register register the driver class. Yeah. So see here, guys. This is the register the driver. If it is registered, my driver class is registered, then I need to execute this SOPL statement, guys. See here, guys. What should I to do? I'm going to remove to that entire code. Control X, Control S, Control Shift O. See here, guys. So I'm going to running my. See here, what I kept in my code. There is a MySQL driver class name. MySQL driver class name I am going to give in into that class dot for name method. In that I am going to give into the driver class name, guys. Which driver class name? MySQL driver class name. How I am going to give in? There is a the driver class is available in which package? com dot mysql dot cj dot jdbc dot driver class. This is the driver class I am going to give in. If it is registered the driver class, then I'm going to executing this code, guys. Driver registered successfully. Registered successfully. I'm going to give in. I'm going to executing this application, guys. I'm going to executing. So see here, guys, my driver registered successfully, right, guys? So what should I to do? I need to give to that next what, guys? I need to register the driver. After that, I need to create a state, get that connection. I need to get that connection. How I'm going to get that connection? By using to that driver class name, driver manager, driver manager dot there is a get connection is that get connection is the method is there, guys. So what should I to do? In that get connection method I need to give that what, guys? URL of that driver class name. What is that URL of that my driver class name, guys? If people can check here, guys, this is that my URL of the driver class name. JDBC dot JDBC dot what, guys? I'm going to remove to this line. Already that connection object is there. See, you people can check here, guys. I'm going to remove to the remaining code. See here, guys. Control Shift O, and here the second step is that getting that connection from to that driver manager, guys. So step two, step two what, guys? Get the connection. Establish that establish that connection, right? Second step, this is the second steps to get that connection. So how I'm going to get in that connection? Driver manager dot get connection is that method. In this method I'm going to passing to that URL of that MySQL driver URL. This is that MySQL driver URL, guys. JDBC column MySQL column slash local host column 3306. This is the port number, guys. This is that port number. This is that word, guys. It is running into that my local machine. That is the reason I'm going to give into that local host. And this is that port number slash. This is that database name, guys. My database name is that developer DB, and there is a this is that URL. Sorry, this is that username, my database username, and this is that my database password, right? So if it is getting that connection from to that MySQL database, then I need to execute this query, guys. I need to execute this SOPLN statement. See here, guys, I'm going to running this application system.out.println. So I'm going to running this application, guys. If people can check, register that driver is registered successfully, and database connection getting to that successfully, guys. See here, database connection established successfully. It is connected with that database, guys. This is the steps. That second step is that getting the connection from to that MySQL database, guys, right? So if it is getting that connection, then what should I do here? Line number 15, this line will be executed, right? So after that, what should I do here, guys? There is a step 3. There is a step 3. What is that step 3? If people can check here, guys, register the driver, get that connection, create a statement object. I need to create a statement object, guys. Create statement object, right? So how I'm going to getting that create statement object, you people can check here, guys. This is the reference variable of that. This is the reference variable of what, guys? Driver manager class. Then by using that connection statement, I need to create a statement, guys. How I am going to creating connection dot get what, guys? Create statement. Create a statement object. See, guys, this is that create statement object, right? And it will be give to that word, guys, statement object. It will be give to that statement object, right? So this is the step, third step. And what should I do here, guys? Fourth step, I need to what, guys? Create a I need to this is that creating to that statement object. I need to what, guys? Execute that queries now. I need to execute the query. How I'm going to execute that query? You people can check here, guys. I'm going to give it to that executing that query is nothing but how I'm going to doing. Already that there is a code is there, guys. See here, guys. This is that statement that execute query, right, guys? See here, I'm already given this step. Guys. And fourth step is that what should I to do? If it is that statement object is created, then that created statement created successfully. Statement object create a statement object created successfully. I need to execute this query, right, guys? After that, what should I do here, guys? Once it is done, then by using to that statement object, I need to execute that query, guys. This is the fourth step, right? Step 4. Step 4. Execute that query, guys. See here, guys, how I'm going to creating execute that query. Statement that this is that reference variable of what, guys? Statement object dot execute query is that method, guys. So select star from developer entity is that my database table name, guys. This is that my database table name. So that database table, what are the data is available, that data can be available into that execute query, right? So how I'm going to execute in that query is nothing but by using to that while loop, guys. See here, execute query data, there is a next method is there, guys, right? So that next method, what it will be do, how many columns is there, how many field is there, that all the fields I need to retrieve. So what should I to do? I'm going to use into that SOP statement, statement system.out.println execute query dot get int. I'm going to retrieving from first is that what, guys, ID. After that execute query dot get a string. What is that second field? Second field is that you people can check here, guys. My database, that second field is that what, guys? Here is that first name, I think, right? See here, guys. Sorry, there is a address is there, created date, designation, email, first name. See, guys, this is that my table name, right? This is that my submit that. Yeah, 1 minute. I'm going to connection one more time. One minute, guys. My database is closed. My database is closed. My SQL workbench it is closed. Search. Close my SQL workbench. My SQL is there. It is going to stop. A new journey with Windows. Later. One minute, guys. Yes, MySQL. Yeah, I'm going to connect it with my database. Connection is successfully. Connected by database. Okay. Yes. So use database name. What, guys? Here my database name is uh developer entity. No, not developer entity. Developer DB. Developer DB column and select star from developer entity. My database, my table name is that what, guys? developer entity. I'm going to give it. What are the data is there inside that table? This is the field. This is the row is there, guys. Developer user ID, address, created date, designation, email, first name, last name, mobile number, updated date, password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that there is a 10 field is there, guys. First one is that user ID. So for that purpose, what I did here, see here, guys. Execute query dot get int. So that index position at what, guys? 1. First index position I need to retrieve that developer user ID. After that execute query dot get a string. That is that what, guys? Address it will become. After that what, guys? Execute query dot get a string. What is the third field is there? Third field is that what, guys? There is a created date it will become. Right, guys? So that like that how many field is there, those many field we need to retrieve by using that word, guys, execute query dot get string. See here I'm going to passing to that 1 to 9, right? So 1 to 9 I'm going to getting here. So if it is getting I need to print, I need to retrieve that data, guys. After that I need to fifth step, this is that fifth steps, guys. After that we need to close the connection. Fifth step is that step 5, close the connection. Close the connection, right? If people can check, control shift O, I'm going to retrieve that all the data from the database. See here, guys, driver registered successfully, database connection successfully, and object database and statement object created successfully. And fourth one, executing that query, guys. This is that executing query, right? See here, guys. First, this is that user employee ID, address, date, and this is that was, guys, designation. This is the data, guys. This is that user data, right? This is the data. I'm going to retrieving by using what, guys? By using to the Jdbc application, right? So what are the steps is there, guys? First, we need to follow to that five steps. What are those? First step is that register the driver class, establish that connection, create a statement object. Fourth one what, guys? Fourth one execute that query. Execute query. Execute query. And fifth one what, guys? Close the connection. This is the 5 steps we need to follow if I want to establish the connection between to the Java application to database. This is the 5 steps we need to follow, guys, right? So this is that how we can communicate with that Java application to database software. This is the steps we need to follow, guys, right? You are getting right, guys? Are you there? Rehema? Yeah, you are getting or not? First, this is the Java application, guys. This is the Java application, right? In that Java application, what I did here, I'm going to register the driver class. That driver class available in which package, guys? com.mysql.cj.jdbc.driver class. If it is that register that successfully, then what should I to do? This is that SOPL statement should be executed, right? After that what we have to do, establish that connection, guys. We need to establish that connection with that MySQL database. So what we have to do, for that I'm going to use into the driver manager. This is the driver manager is that what, guys? There is a class driver manager dot get connection is that method is there, guys. In that I need to pass to that 3 parts. This is that URL of that MySQL driver, MySQL database, and then this is that username of that my database, and this is that password of that my database, guys. So if it is given to that valid, then I need to execute this line, guys. If it is established, its connection is successfully, then I need to execute this query, right? So that third step is that what should I to do here, guys? Create a statement object. How I am going to create into that statement object? By using to that reference variable of that connection object, guys. This is that connection object. Connection reference variable data create statement is there, guys. There is a create statement method is there. That create statement object can give to that what, guys? Statement object, right? That by using that statement object, what, yeah, once it is that create statement object is created, then that 23 line I need to execute it. What is that 23 line statement object is created successfully, right? So by using to that statement object reference variable, I need to execute that execute query, guys. There is a statement dot execute query is that method. So how I'm going, what is the purpose of that execute query is that execute query, we need to execute that table, guys. My database table, there is a my table name, what, guys? Developer entity. What are the developer entity can contain the data, entire data can be retrieve that what, guys? This query, this is that query, guys. Select star from developer entity is that MySQL database query. MySQL database query is that select star from developer entity, so that it can be retrieve that data from the database, guys. Retrieve the data from the database, and it can be stored that where, guys? In result set object. What is that result set or reference variable? Execute query, guys. Execute query is that a reference variable of that result set object. Then how I am going to retrieve in that data from the database is nothing but there is a, see here, guys, that while loop. What is the purpose of while loop is nothing but how many field available into that my table, that all the field I need to retrieve, right? There is almost 10 field is there, guys. That 10 fields I need to retrieve. How I am going to retrieve in that 10 fields? By using to that execute query data. There is a method is there, guys. Next method, how it is going to check into that next method, you people can check here, guys. I think there is a what paint is there. Inside that paint I'm going to, yeah, you people can check here, guys. This is the yeah, this is the while loop, guys. Execute query data next method. So when I'm going to execute that next using to that next method, first of all, what it will be retrieve, guys? It can be retrieved to that what, guys? That execute method. See here, guys. First of all, that execute method can be retrieved to that user ID, and that next method it will be checked what is the next field is there. That next method can be checking by using that next method, guys. So that again that next method can check to that what are the next field, right? Once it is retrieved, then that next method it will be checking to that next field, guys. Again that data came into that again execute query, then it will be checking to that next, right? Until completion of that table, guys. Until completion of that developer entity table, it will be checked to that next method, guys, right? Last number it can be checked, yeah. After now last name, what is the field is there, it will be checked to that next method, right? So like that it will be until completion of that my database table can contain how many fields. Until completion of that all the fields, it can be retrieve that data. How it is going to that, yeah, by using that help of that next method. And that next method I need to retrieve the data. How I'm going to retrieve the data? By using, you people can check here, guys. Inside that SOPL statement, there is a method is there, guys. Get int method is that retrieve into that user employee ID, and get query execute query data get string is that next field it will be getting, guys. Like that, how many field is there? All the fields I am going to retrieving by using execute query data get int method, and execute query dot get string method. Get string method, what is the purpose of get string method? What is the purpose of get int method? If you want to retrieve a number data type, then we can use to that get int method. If I want to retrieve a string data, then we can use to that get string method, guys, right? This is the way we can retrieve the data. Once it is retrieved, then I need to what, guys? It is going to printing the data into that console, guys. Once it is printing to that data, then I need to close the connection. How I'm going to go closing that connection? By using reference variable of that what, guys? Connection statement is that close method. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, first steps is there, guys. First of all, we need to register the driver class. This is the register the driver class. How I'm going to using, this is that class, guys. This is the class dot for name is that method. In that method, I am going to give it to the driver class name. This is that where driver class is available is nothing but com dot mysql dot cj dot jdbc dot driver class name. I am going to give it, right. This is the way we can communicate with that Java application to MySQL database. Clear or not, guys? Hello? You are getting clearly, right? Yeah. So, guys, what you have to do? Once you are creating to the JDBC application, you should be what, guys, ODBC driver, ODBC 14 jar, and you should be added to that MySQL connector jars, guys. You should be add these two jars, right. I will share you these two jars too with you, and you can add. How we can add that jars is nothing but you can right click onto that application. There is a build path is there, configure build path. Click onto that, there is a library is there, and you can select to that module path, guys. Then there is a add external jars, right. And where is that your driver? My ODBC 14 OJDBC 14 jars available into that downloads. So I need to open, then it will be added. After that, you should be apply and close. You should be do same as like that word, guys. MySQL connector also you should be do that same process. How we can do? Right click onto that application. There is a build path is there, and inside that configure build path, there is a library, and select to that module and go to that external jars, and you can add to that. Where is my MySQL driver connection? You people can check here, guys. There is a JDBC MySQL JDBC. Where it is? Yeah, MySQL connector. This is that jar, guys. MySQL connector jar. Okay, you should be add like that only. I will share you the both jars. Then you can add in your application, and you can what, guys, you can use to this code, and you can run that application. Guys, getting or not? It is. See, you can see to that diagram, guys. This is the Java application. It is going to talk with that database by using help of what, guys? JDBC drivers, JDBC connection, JDBC execution query, JDBC what, guys? Close connection. It will be talking the Java application with that what, guys? Database, right? By using help of JDBC application, right? So I'm going to give in that very clearly, guys. If you are not able to get, please ask me now. Rehman, hello. Yeah, you are getting right. Yeah, you can practice it, guys. I already given that code also in our website also. You people can check here, guys. There is a code also available into that our website. You can, first of all, you can write that code with your hands, guys. You can write that your code with hands, right. I'm given that code also. You should be, that data should be stored into that your database table, then it will be retrieved, guys, right. Yeah, okay, guys. We will see tomorrow class, right. So you can practice these steps. Okay. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Yeah. Yes. Sorry. Yeah. I will share you. I will share you that recording. Okay.